live the lives they value. Good morning and a very warm welcome to everyone present here. I am Ms. Lucy Boro, Assistant Professor in the Program of Psychology, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, Assam Downtown University. It is both an honor and a pleasure to welcome you all to the National Conference on Sustainable Development Goals and Community Engagement towards Mitigating Local and Global Crisis, organized by the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences in collaboration with the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, IQSC, Assam Downtown University. We are gathered here today across the disciplines, regions and platforms in the true spirit of collaboration and community building. This hybrid conference promises 2 days of engaging dialogue, critical reflection and knowledge sharing for a more sustainable and inclusive future. At this moment, I feel privileged to extend a heartfelt welcome to our dignitaries. Our esteemed Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor N.C. Talukdar, Resident Trustee of Downtown Charity Trust, respected Garyashi Datta Ma'am, Registrar Dr. Achim Burman Sir, Deans of various faculties, our distinguished Chief Guest Dr. R. Murugesan Sir, Director of National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj of the Northeast Regional Center, our partner organizations, and all our respected faculty members, participants, paper presenters, research scholars, and beloved students. Let us now commence this meaningful occasion by invoking divine blessings with the Saraswati Vandana. May the Goddess of Wisdom bless this event and all who are a part of it.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Navanita Hajarika, Assistant Professor, Psychology. I will start with Saraswati Vandana in Vasant Rag. Sani sama mama mama gama ni ni da pa ni da ni ga ga re sa da ni pa da ga ma ga re sa ga ma ga re sa ga ma ga re sa. Jaya jaya he Bhagavati Sur Bharati Tav Charano Pranamo Maha. Jaya jaya he Bhagavati Sur Bharati Tav Charano Pranamo Maha. Nad Brahmai Jaya Bageshwari Nad Brahmai Jaya Bageshwari Sharanam Te Gacchamaha. Jaya Jaya He Bhagavati Sur Bharati तव चरणों प्रणामो महा त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवन धन्या सुरमुनिवन्दित चरणा नवरस मधुरा कविता मुखड़ा स्मित रुचि रुचिरा भरणा जय जय हे भगवती सुर भारती तव चरणों प्रणामो सा पा मग मग धानी मध मध पागार सरे सा नि सा नि धनि धनि ध प मग मग म प नि सा ग म प नि सा ग म प नि सा आसीना भव मानस हंसे कुंड तुहिना शशि धवले हर जरतांकुरो बोधि विकाशम स्मित पंकज तनु विमले जय जय हे भगवती सुर भारती तव चरणों प्रणामो महा ललित कलामयी ज्ञान विभामयी वीणा पुस्तक धारिणी मतिरस्तांगना तव पद कमले ऐकुंठा विसहारिणी जय जय हे भगवती सुर भारती तव चरणों प्रणामो महा प्रणामो महा प्रणामो महा प्रणामो महा प्रणामो महा थैंक यू
Thank you so much, ma'am and sir. May I now request everyone to kindly rise for our university anthem, a tribute to the spirit of unity, knowledge and community that binds us all. Thank you all. Now, I would like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor N.C. Talukdar, Chief Guest Dr. R. Murugesan Sir, and Dean cum Convener Dr. Pratiti Burman Ma'am to kindly come up and take their seats on the dais. I would also like to request our Dean Ma'am to please be seated on the dais. Thank you, sir and ma'am. I would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to kindly felicitate our distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. R. Murugesan, sir, with our traditional full-on gamusa and a memento. At this juncture, it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Pratiti Burman Ma'am, Dean in Charge, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the convener of the conference, to deliver the welcome address and state the purpose of the conference. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Lucy. Good morning, distinguished guests, vibrant community members, and all who join us today. Myself, Dr. Pratiti Burman, convener of this seminar conference, welcome you to the 2 days National Conference on Sustainable Development Goals and Community Engagement towards Mitigating Local and Global Crisis, which is being held today and tomorrow, and it is being organized by the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, Assam Downtown University, in collaboration with the IQAC. Established in the year 2010 by the Downtown Charity Trust, Assam Downtown University is a nationally and globally recognized university located in the scenic Panikhati area of Guwahati, along with the Brahmaputra River, dedicated to the quality education in Northeast India. Recently awarded a prestigious NAAC A+ grade, EDITU stands as a beacon of academic excellence, attracting students from all over India and outside like Zimbabwe, Kenya, Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh in pursuit of fostering higher education, innovation, research, and leadership. At the outset today, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our respected Chief Patron and Honorable Chancellor Dr. Narendra Nath Datta, all the trustee members of Assam Downtown University, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Narayan Chandra Talukdar, Dean of Studies Professor Bandana Datta, Deans of Faculty of different Faculty of Studies of Assam Downtown University, Directorates, and heads of departments, committed faculty members, lively student body, those who have submitted papers, esteemed guests whose participation elevates this event. And I really welcome, today we are joined by many organizations, NGOs who are working in the field, their heads coming and joining us. I welcome Ms. Anju Lima from Help Aid
Foundation, Mr. Digonto and Sangeeta from Kripa Foundation, Pratap Singh Rawat from Emmanuel Rehabilitation, Dr. Sangeeta Goswami Baideo from Mine India, Ms. Priyanka from Psych Space, Mr. Kabom, Mr. Avilash Bharadwaj from Nirman, all those who have, and other participants who have come representing their organization, welcome once again. And we are honored to welcome Dr. R. Murugesan, Director, National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Northeastern Regional Center, Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, as the keynote speaker and chief guest. We also warmly welcome all the other distinguished guests and speakers whose diverse perspectives and insight will inspire impactful discussions and foster meaningful collaboration. Today, we unite around the 17 Sustainable Developmental Goals, a global blueprint for peace, prosperity and sustainability by 2030, calling for collective action to address crises like climate change, social inequalities, public health challenges and geopolitical tensions. The theme of this conference, Sustainable Development Goals and Community Engagement towards Mitigating Local and Global Crises, invites interdisciplinary exploration of the SDGs, providing a dynamic platform for community-based organizations, students, scholars, and faculty who share research and innovations and practical solutions. By bridging academic inquiry with community-driven initiatives, we aim to spark inspiration, foster thought leadership, and champion sustainability, equity, and global cooperation. In Northeast India, achieving the SDGs faces interlinked challenges, exemplified by persistent poverty, which is the SDG 1. If we look into different examples like Assam's Dhemaji, where 2024 Brahmaputra floods displaced over 1 lakh people, and Nagaland's Mon district with 30% of households below the poverty line due to limited jhum cultivation markets. Healthcare, SGD 3, is still strained in Manipur's Chursanpur, where floods damaged health centers, delaying maternal care, while education, SGD 4, suffers in Assam's Morigaon, with submerged school, increasing dropout rates. Gender disparities, SGD 5, deepen in Tripura, South Tripura women displaced by 2024 floods, rebuild without land ownership, and Meghalaya's West Garo Hills women face low economic participation despite matrilineal traditions. Economic inequalities, SGD 8, persist in Nagaland's Kohima with 20% youth unemployment and environmental degradation. SGD 13 worsens in Assam's Majuli due to coercion. Child rights are at risk, with Assam's floods increasing malnutrition and trafficking vulnerabilities, while regional conflicts in Manipur in 2023 hinder peace building, SGD 16. Higher education lags, with Assam's gross enrollment rates, or GER, at 20 point, according to the All India Survey on Higher Education 2021-22, published by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. According to the SDGs, India Index 2024, India has made significant progress in poverty reduction, health, and clean energy, achieving scores of 96 for SDG 7, and a notable rise in SDG 13, that's climate action, from 54 to 67. Though challenges like gender inequality, environmental degradation persist. For the continental perspectives, according to the 2024 Sustainable Development Report, only 17% of SDG targets are on track across Asia, with setback driven by COVID-19, climate change, and rising inequalities, particularly in South Asia, where India's renewable energy push, targeting 500 GB by 2030, positions it as a regional leader. Even while we have had mixed results, we still have big problems at the local, national, and regional levels, such as ongoing socioeconomic inequalities, environmental disasters, and problems with governance. These show how important it is to everyone to work together to speed up progress towards sustainable development goals. Our discussions for the next 2 days will be guided by sub-themes such as rethinking development, child rights, regional conflicts, peace building, and higher education and NGOs in the SDGs, climate action, health and well-being, gender inequality, equality, education for sustainable development, economic growth, food security, and more. We thank all who have submitted abstracts and full papers which underwent a peer review with selected papers slated for publication in an ISBN edited volume. In fact, we are really happy to announce that we have received about 60 papers for this 2 days conference, and in these 2 days you will be able to attend these sessions in different technical sessions. As we start on this 2-day journey, let us harness collective wisdom to drive meaningful change. This conference is a call to action to inspire all of us dedicated to sustainability, equity, and global cooperation. Let us translate our discussions into tangible initiatives that addresses regional, national, and global challenges with urgency and innovation. With Dr. Ramaswamy sir's expertise, your diverse perspectives, and the shared vision of the SDGs, we can forge partnerships, ignite transformative ideas, and build a future where peace and prosperity thrive for all. Thank you for joining us at EDITU, where academic rigor meets societal impact, to make this conference a catalyst for a sustainable tomorrow. Welcome once again to our university and for this 2-day-long national conference.
Thank you, ma'am, for that warm and insightful welcome. It is now time for one of the most intellectually enriching moments of our inaugural session, the keynote address. We are deeply honored to welcome our distinguished keynote speaker, Dr. R. Murugesan sir, Director of National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj of the Northeast Regional Center. With a PhD in economics from Hyderabad Central University, along with an MBA in Finance and HR from Annamalai University and LLB from Osmania University, Dr. Murugesan brings a wealth of academic depth and practical experience to the field of rural development and sustainability. His areas of specialization span a wide spectrum, including rural micro-enterprises development, skill development under NRLM, women and youth empowerment, franchise networking, rural marketing, CSR, energy resource management, environmental concerns, public-private partnership for rural transformation, and many more. Dr. Murugesan is a prolific contributor to academia and policy circles. He has authored 3 books, co-authored 1, and edited 8 volumes. His scholarly contributions include over 34 research articles in reputed national and international journals and 30 completed research reports. As dedicated trainer, he has conducted more than 145 training programs across India and abroad on topics such as micro-enterprise development, CSR, project planning, and financial management. He is affiliated with prestigious bodies such as the Indian Economists Association and Tamil Nadu Economists Association, and is currently engaged in research on CSR, livelihood, and skill development. Dr. Murugesan has delivered invited talks at numerous esteemed institutions, including Annamalai University, Chidambaram, Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, and Vishwa Bharati University, Shantiniketan, West Bengal. He has participated in 44 national and 8 international conferences, sharing his insights on sustainable rural development. With such a diverse and dynamic profile, we are truly fortunate to have him address this gathering. I now invite Dr. R. Murugesan sir to kindly deliver the keynote address.
Respected Vice Chancellor Saab, Dr. Talukdar, respected Dean, respected Dean Pratiti Burman ma'am, and chief guests, and all my colleagues and student friends. Good morning to all of you. So it's my privilege to thank this Assam Downtown University for having contacted me for organizing this program. And I'm proud that the subject of SDG has been taken up once, and this, even though after this so many years of the initiation. Yes, obviously now I found that being a student of economics as well as the practitioner in the rural development, I realized the impact of SDGs now in the field, particularly in the field of Northeastern region. Yes, as Madam Pratiti said, she has already covered all the 17 goals without leaving a small space for me to talk about this subject. However, I would like to start from the SDGs, starting from P to P. P means what I feel first SDG is no poverty, poverty-less community. And last P is the 17th P is partnership. How we can eradicate the poverty, how we can collaborate with others, what are the other opportunities to connect with the unconnected people. This is what we felt, the need of the hour. Yes, the Downtown University Department has now thought of on this angle, how we can connect, how can the unconnected region. So I'm very proud that, Madam, that you have chosen a very important topic, that this is the need of the hour. This topic already has been covered with about 60 papers. That what you are saying, that I have gone through all the titles of the papers. Yes, really wonderful. Yes, I was admiring when I was coming from my organization to downtown, when I found some of the advanced thinking about this educational improvements in the sector, along with artificial intelligence, AI. So you know that what the fact of artificial intelligence is improve our skills, improve our knowledge, improve our efficiency, and improve our structure, and improve our strength, whatever you call it as, that can fulfill by these things. I used to cut joke in my office also. We couldn't get anything as per based on the artificial intelligence except माँ बाप छोड़ के पूरा मिल जाएगा आपको तो. So you will get all these things, such knowledgeable whatever you want available from the A to Z. So friends, even one last week when I was reading the newspaper, I felt a little bit worried about the artificial intelligence. Is that artificial intelligence has thrown the fellow who has invented the artificial intelligence from the job. So that shall not be a disastrous one. So for this challenge of this our own national conference is that sustainable development goals and community engagement, and toward the mitigating local and global crisis, where the topic has been given. Yes, how we can eradicate the poverty from the first P, and how we can connect with the people with the last P, including all energy, efficiency, education, and women development, child and welfare, health, and whatnot. Even that was all comes under the umbrella of law. So this is how we have to think it of, what is the challenges before these things. Yes, I don't want to take all these times because of the 60 papers that we presented. I was very much interested in attending the papers also, presentation also, because this gives very much input to me to improve further myself into the into the field of rural development, particularly for this northeastern region. I have opted this post when I was asked me to whether you can go to the northeast for serving these people of northeast. I said without any hesitation, I agreed that yes, it is. I found that lot of scope are there to work in this northeastern region. Yes, friends, as my madam, friend Prititi madam was referring about South India on energy sustainability. Yes, since I did my PhD in energy economics during 91, I remember my strong recommendations that were given in my thesis, that now it is being implemented in the name of agri-photovoltaic, agripreneurship and all these things. Yes, from the agripreneurship I have taken as a little diversion on entrepreneurship development, micro-enterprises development. Particularly, it comes under this umbrella of livelihood sustenance. Once if you sustain in the livelihoods, yes, you can see that you can forget about all the goals or sustainable goals or whatever the goals that we fix it. So friends, my request to all of you is that, yes, let us all join our hands together to improve the country as a whole in the global heights, as what we have ahead of developmental context. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I wish the organizers as well as the paper contributors for this organization, this workshop, this conference, and my special thanks goes to the authorities of the university for having taken up such a very important and innovative approach that how we can improve the country's development in total. Thank you very much once again for giving me this opportunity, and thank you one and all. I wish you all the best for this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening address. We are now privileged to hear from the visionary leader of our university. I now invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. N.C. Talukdar, to share his words of wisdom and inspire us on this special occasion. Sir, please.
Namaskar and good morning. Respected Dr. R. Murugasan, the chief guest of this function. Respected Dean of Studies of Assam Downtown University, Professor Bandana Datta. The Dean Faculty of Humanities and Social Science. Resident Trustee. My colleagues and invited guests, speakers of different session of this today's conference, and students. I'm even happy to see some students in uniform. They are having exam. I hope you have not forced them to come. They have come out of their keen interest. So that's. I think some people take sustainable development as a very, very serious thing. Like, when you think about the current situation in the entire world, there is one fear to that third world war may occur at any time, may occur. People, that fear is there. That's fear, occasionally that kind of fear comes up because of rich countries, powerful people trying to dominate others. So those things are happening, and that brings real fear in us that there may be war. But that is sudden. That is sudden fear. But the one fear that silently acting is how long the Mother Earth will nurture humanity. Today world population is almost 800 crores. And this Mother Earth, I always say Mother Earth, it's a living system. Many of you perhaps realize it's like you, me, it's a completely living systems. This Mother Earth's surface is inhabited by billions and billions of different creatures, and they give a full life to Mother Nature. And for our livelihood, all these creatures which we don't appreciate quite often, now all these creatures are in a big stress because of increasing population of human being. 800 crores, 8 billion people. 200 or 300 years ago, the resource that were available on this planet for our survival has gone down drastically. Now that could be one reason why, because when resource is limited, your human values, compassion, all those sympathy, like those things are also, if you yourself don't get to eat, how can you show compassion and fellow feeling, love and things for others? So at the center of all the crisis is perhaps the continuous growth of human population, and the other is science and technology for harnessing nature. There is a time when, for harvesting like my recent experience, what is happening in Assam, like to harvesting 1 bigha of rice field, you require 5 laborers, 5 workers. Now these workers are not available. This last month experience, before the flood came in some place, a single combine harvester, because the flood is due to come and borrow rice, if you like labor is not there, but even labor is there, it will take lot of time to harvest. And when you harvest the crop, bring to your home, you have to trash, you have to bring up, like you have to dry them, but the monsoon is coming. I have experience in a particular village. So 3 village like farmers, maybe about 40-50 farmers, they joined hand together and hired a combine harvester. Now this combine harvester harvested 3-4 village borrow rice in a single day. Can you believe that? Now it looks okay, but when I said science and technology, now in other place in USA, because they have been practicing farming last maybe 6 decades, 60 years, absolutely mechanized. Farmers in USA will have 2,000 hectares of land. Even in Assam, only 10% farmers have more than 1 hectare land. 1 hectare or little bit more than that. 10% out of every 100 farmers in Assam, 10% has 1 hectare or little bit more land. In USA, 1 farmers have more than 2,000 or 3,000 hectares of land. So for them, it's impossible. So they have tractor which they cannot see what is happening. They have monitor. How the land is plowed, they monitor in they have a monitor, a computerized monitor. And for harvesting crop, they go with crop. So they have combined harvester 4,000 hectares, maybe in 3, 4, 5 days it will go on taking the straw and the grain, and the grain will be separated, straw will be very systematically placed, and it will be also be tied into small bundles, right? But what they are beginning to say now, their research shows, because of continuous operation of heavy machinery, so the soils are very, very hard. aeration is a problem, oxygen cannot enter. So all the creatures that live there keep the soil fertile. They are no more performing their natural job to keep the soil fertile, to produce oil, to support humanity. Now, a place, if you put this heavy machinery, and a farmer has to survive in a land, farmer family in a piece of land less than 1 hectare, and if similar situation, if our soil fertility goes down, what actually I'm trying to do, all those research are present here. So you have to look at, you say about local and global crisis. Our first responsibility is look into the local crisis. This is a local crisis. The change, that the transition that is happening, your bullock power has gone, your human labor has gone, the science and technology invented machineries have come, how it is going to change the social fabric, how it is going to bring crisis to society. These are topic of research, and if you do those research, engage in it very deeply, and those who keep talking, you cannot publish, it will be published in journal like Nature, I can tell you. So this is what like sustainability means. I just will stop saying, when I did my graduation agriculture in Jorhat, what I saw at that time, our university started when I was a student. We had a lot of fishery inside the university. This carp, mirga, rohud, and your katla, this fish. And there is a fish called common carp, which is whose seeds are relatively cheap at the time. Even it is cheap now compared to rohu. So our university put a lot of those carp in this pond, and in the first year itself, there was very good harvest. But what I noticed, that our post office and the road, post office, there is the road, and then the bank, and this side students hostel road, and the fishery is in between. There was a gap of maybe 10 meter, maybe may not be 10 meter, maybe 5-6 meter between the post office and this pond. While we harvested quite a bit of this carp, common carp, in 1 year time, 2 meter, maybe more, of the bank has been eroded, because this carp, it feeds on soil. So it destroyed the bank. It was pushing the boundary of the pond towards and there, after 2-3 years, this post office has to be protected, spending quite a bit of money. Now look at this sustainability issue. The process of producing fish, I'm talking about 40 years time, before this year, maybe more than 40 years. Now you are producing, no doubt, but the resource base on which you produce, it has deteriorated. It cannot produce anymore. So it is no more sustainable. Most of the process that we follow today to produce is not sustainable. It is always said small is beautiful. If you look at Assam system of small land holding and growing crops, it was really sustainable, but there was no research done, and then simply there is an invasion of modern technology, and we do not know, only God knows where we are heading to. But as an academic institution, as an academician, as a researcher, our interest must get, or our attention must go towards this crisis we are silently facing. So when you talk about 2030, the 17th Sustainable Development Goal, zero hunger, no poverty, quality education, and last one he says partnership, most important. Now holding a conference on sustainable development by only one faculty cannot be justified. It's the entire world, entire humanity, all the institutions have to get involved in 17th Sustainable Development Goal, and they say that we will achieve, it's a dream, by 2030. We do not know where we reach, but the dream is by 2030, hardly 5 more years is left, 4.5 years left, 5.5 years left. 25 is not yet gone. So let us, like these small efforts, small conference seminar, I hope will also draw your attention or attract you towards this. If we have to, like, if you look at this university, what we have been doing last 2 months, I'm trying to engage our Faculty of Commerce and Management, Humanities, Social Science, and Science faculties, 3-4 faculty joining hands together. What do we want to do? In 2 years' time, 10 villages in our neighborhood. We want to see currently what status these villagers are living. So we want to have a real assessment of their current socio-economic status, which will include how much land they have. Even if they rear a pair of pigeon pea, because they earn now, pigeon pea price is 100 rupees. When we were young, it was 10 rupees you can get one. When a guest coming to your home, the first thing you do, take your cycle and go, somebody has a pair of pigeon pea to sell for your guest. That was only 10 rupees, but now it is maybe 100 rupees or more than that. Some of, like, how many ducks they have, how many chicken they have, how they plow their land, how many students go to school, how many graduates in that family. So we want to have a detailed assessment of the socio-economic condition. When you know, when the diagnosis is perfect, only then you can see what kind of small intervention you can do. You can do a lot of intervention, a lot of opportunities are coming. Even mushroom cultivation, people keep talking, but if you talk about Assam, we even don't consume 60 gram of mushroom per day. In Punjab, they consume maybe 400 gram of mushroom per day, and Punjab produce highest amount of mushroom. China consume maybe 2 kilo mushroom per individual, per capita consumption. America about maybe 300 or like almost same, or maybe more than. So this is a very nutritious source of good nutrition and protein that can be popularized in every household. You have straw, rice straw is abundantly available. So once you know this, small intervention like airy rearing, airy culture has so much of demand. So once you know like what is the current status and how you can involve the family of these villages, perhaps that can be a very long 10-15 years continuous research and extension efforts of this university, which we have embarked upon, like work has already been started. And I hope when you say about a conference on sustainable development goal, then other front what this university is trying to do, I thought I highlight here on this in this gathering. With these words, I wish that like the expectation you have at the end of the 2 days from this conference, you meet it, and all our guests who have come here to make presentation, they have a pleasant stay here. Our organizer will take the best care for your comfort and happy stay here. I'll also invite you to have a look around this campus. This is not Shillong, temperature is more, but today it is becoming like almost Shillong, and it is the Shillong topography place. Almost it looks from distance, looks like a Shillong place, except temperature. Please enjoy. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable guidance. To formally conclude the inaugural session, I now invite Dr. M.K. Deb, sir, Assistant Professor from Program of Social Work, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all present here. It is indeed an honor and a privilege for me to deliver the vote of thanks for the inaugural session of this national conference on sustainable development goals and community engagement towards mitigating local and global crises, organized by the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences in collaboration with IQAC, Assam Downtown University. So first and foremost, I extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. R. Murugesan, Honorable Director, National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayat Raj, Northeast Regional Center, for delivering the keynote address. Sir, your enlightening words have set a strong tone for the conference and provided valuable direction for our collective efforts in community engagement and sustainable development. I express my deep appreciation to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor N.C. Talukdar, Assam Downtown University, for his inspiring words and continuous encouragement for academic and social initiatives such as this. A special thanks to Professor Bandana Datta, our Honorable Dean of Studies, ma'am, for always encouraging and guiding us. I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Madam Garyashi Datta, our Honorable Resident Trustee, Assam Downtown University, for gracing this occasion. A special thank you to Dr. Pratiti Burman, Honorable Dean of Faculty of Humanities and Social Science and convener of this conference, whose vision, initiative and leadership have brought this event to the fulfillment. I also would like to thank Dr. Ananta Chaudhary, our Honorable Director, IQAC, Assam Downtown University, for collaborating with the Faculty of Humanities and Social Science. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to all the deans from different faculty of studies, dignitaries, faculty members, invited guests from different partner organizations, participants and paper presenters for being a part of this inaugural session, whether in person or virtually. Your presence truly adds meaning and strength to our efforts. Lastly, I thank the management of Assam Downtown University, administrative staff, the technical support staff, IT team and all volunteers who work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure a smooth and successful inauguration. With this, I once again thank you all and look forward to the engaging sessions that follow. Thank you.
The Sustainable Development Goals are a promise to all people everywhere. They are a to-do list for people and planet and a blueprint for success. With this, we formally conclude the inaugural ceremony of the National Conference. Before we move ahead, a brief announcement for all the participants. We kindly urge you to submit your PowerPoint presentations prior to your sessions to the moderator of your respective sessions and refer to the program schedule that has been shared with you. Please get ready for the first technical session scheduled to begin at 12:10 p.m. sharp. Following that, we will break for lunch from 1 to 2 p.m. Post-lunch, we will resume with 2 parallel technical sessions being held simultaneously in Auditorium 1 and 2. Wishing everyone a day filled with insightful discussions and meaningful exchange of ideas. Let the sessions commence. Thank you all. I request the guests and some of the student volunteers to please come on the dais for a group picture. Requesting all the faculty members from Humanities and Social Sciences to please come up on the dais for a group picture. Oh, okay. Or you can just be near the... all the guests from the distinguished organizations, please kindly come near the sofas for a group photo, please. Also, the presenters from first technical session, the venue has changed, so it will not be in this auditorium 1, it will be in the auditorium 2. So please contact your moderators and send your presentations likewise.